Cleveland Browns Daily brought to you by Bally Bet. Very excited now to be joined by one of the newest members of your Cleveland Browns, quarterback Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur, let me officially welcome you to the Cleveland Browns. Congrats on being here. How you doing?
I'm excited to be here. I'm ready to do big things, accomplish a lot of great things, and be a great teammate.
Rookie minicamp. That's what we're talking right now. You're about to get first time, be able to put the uniform on, get out on the grass. What are you hoping to do as you kind of just assimilate in here into the National Football League?
I'll say, of course, establish myself first in the locker room, first around the building, have everybody understand me, and just create, great dialogue between everybody, just be a good teammate, honestly.
When you say you want everybody to understand you, what is it that you want our listeners, because they're not going to get to be around you in the locker room, what is it that you want people to understand about you?
Well, I'm saying understand me. What I'm speaking on is understand, I work hard, and I love the game of football. That's all you really need to know. And, I ain't disrespectful. I don't have off-the-field problems. So those main three things that equals success.
All right, when I watch your tape, I would say the three things that stand out to you about as a quarterback: accuracy, most accurate passer in the history of college football, decision-making, and then toughness. You took a beating in Colorado. You got up every single time. That's what Kevin Stefanski said. Those are the three things he looks for in a quarterback. So do you feel like this is a good match here for you in Cleveland?
Yeah, of course. That's why I worked out. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm a Brown. I feel like God won't put me in a situation I'm not ready for, and that's not ready for me. So that's why I'm thankful for the city embracing me how they have been, being able to go and see the kids just working out. They running with me, clapping for me when I get done working out and stuff. And it's real cool. It's real exciting. And the city really embraced me a lot. And I'm just excited to be here.
How'd you come up with that idea? Because you get drafted and then you're actually, you can come right in right away. Otherwise, you're not really allowed to be here until minicamp. You said, you know what, I'm coming to Cleveland. It's going to be my new home. You've been around the community. You talked about reference some of the videos where the kids getting excited to see you come work out with you. What was the brainchild behind that, and what was that experience like?
I mean, I was ready to get to work in my new city. Before Pro Day, I've been working at home, thanks to Pops, he built everything we needed to be successful. So I was ready to get acclimated to my new city. So I came out here and met everybody, got the resource I needed to be great. And going to the schools, I've been doing that since during the season last year, since even before that. So that was just something, I generally do and what I find fun. There's a lot of negativity. It's a lot of talk going on in the world. So then that's where I find my peace, my happiness, my joy is be able to have positive influence on the youth.
It's a beautiful thing because, as you said, it is a little bit of a crazy world, so they need that positive influence. And it's nice to see you kind of come in here already assimilating to Cleveland. You know this city loves football. I think you probably have felt that since you've been drafted. That is what this city is about, the Cleveland Browns. What's kind of that reception been like for you from the fans?
It been extremely well, I would say. I understand. Really, I feel like the Browns fans, they just want something to hope for, and they've been wanting it so long. So finally, I'm here to change that. I'm here to, actually give what they want.
Well, you said you went to Jackson State. You said if you wanted somebody to turn a program around, you did it at Jackson State. You did it at Colorado. Now an opportunity here with the Cleveland Browns and an opportunity to compete. And that's something I know you don't shy away from. How excited are you about that opportunity? This is a city where one of the phrases is, right, everything is earned, nothing is given. And you have an opportunity to earn that opportunity to be legendary, as you just said.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's kind of like how my pop says, everything was earned.
Yep.
So the most, he was able to do for us is give us an opportunity to play the game, to have resources and stuff, and from then on, it's about what you do with it. So that's why I'm grateful for the opportunity, and that's all I needed. That's why I thank Coach and everybody a part of the program and the franchise and everything. But I know what I'm gonna do with it.
What was your father's kind of parting words to you as you embarked for Cleveland and to start this journey? Because you've been used to having be the coach, not just your dad, but also the coach, and now that's gonna change.
Yeah, I mean, I've been built for this moment. I've been built for this moment for year by year. In college, I was playing, for my offensive coordinator. So it don't feel, I would say, new to me at this point. Like, I understand I got to go in here. I got to learn. I got to establish myself. I got to be a great teammate. I got to get all the elephants out the room with anybody with anything, any type of problem with me, what they heard or anything. So, I mean, it's normal to me. I'm in my environment here. I'm comfortable. I got the resources here. We got the indoor weight room. We got training table. We got everything we need. So I don't think anything's too much of a problem.
No, and the beautiful thing about this game, right, it's the great meritocracy. What happens on those fields, that's all that matters. And you talked about playing for your offensive coordinator. It's got to be nice to have an offensive coordinator who is very familiar now with your NFL head coach. Pat Shurmur and Kevin Stefanski, they go way back, so I'm sure you got a lot of information about Kevin Stefanski from Pat Shurmur and vice versa.
No, for sure. It was great that, they have their relationship, so he's able to kind of explain and tell them, what's real and what's not real. So I'm glad that they have that relationship, and a lot of the offense that we did at Colorado is parts of it that we learned. It's similar. So the game slowed down for me a little bit, I'll say, and I'm excited for it.
We're excited as well. So one thing, when I was watching you, you have a great deep ball, and it reminded me of Jeff Blake, because you throw some of those with a beautiful arc up there, and then I was doing some background on you. He was kind of like your mentor when you decided to be a quarterback. First of all, how did that come to be, and is that why you have I think you do have kind of that Jeff Blake style deep ball.
Yeah, he definitely started me out when I was younger, just getting adapted to the quarterback and understand what it really takes to be a quarterback. So that was really the foundation. That was the base of it. So, you know, he told me how to throw that deep ball for sure a couple times. It's just not registering for sure.
Yeah, it certainly is there. All right, so you get to be in here. One of the things I always like to ask people after the first time I get to talk to them is, you know, football is a game. You are certainly, now it's different, right? You guys kind of have your own brands coming into the league. But when you go out there, you're in a helmet. People can't see your emotions all the time. What is it that you want Cleveland Browns fans to be thinking when they see the number 12, if that is the ultimate number, Sanders across the back? What do you want them to be thinking about Shedeur Sanders? What do you want them to know about Shedeur Sanders?
I'm here to work and win. I think everything off the field, that's going to handle itself. On the field, of course, that's what I want my personality, and that's what I want to be known for, is the one that came here and changed the franchise.
Yeah, well, that journey starts today, doesn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Shedeur, pleasure to meet you. Thanks so much, and good luck here with the
Thank
Cleveland
you.
Browns. All right, we'll be back with more Cleveland Browns Daily, brought to you by Bally Bet right after this.